So Razorback is back. How's it going, Corpse? How we doing tonight?
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your
Destroy
hearts.
3 Necromech Vault Guardians. 2 more missions. Defend both mirror defense objectives 3 times, each in a single mission. I think me Borkand. Well, I mean, with as much as you're grinding to get LR3 or LR4, I believe it. Complete 3 Railjacks, Fish, Radiation, and Mark Mods or resources.
That's all we have time for.
You got a new album? Let's check it out. Fuck. I'm down. What's the album called? Let's give it a whirly burl. Hopefully this will do better than the new A7X album that I listened to and gave me AIDS. Oh, that's funny. So the only Vandals I'm missing are the Bratton Vandal and Nato Vandal. Okay.
I hope it's not bothering you that I leave some lights on at night. It's just a thing I've always done.
Oh, fuck. I need Thrax Plasm. Look, okay, so it's not... I don't need too much Thrax Plasm. I can get that farmed out tonight. Okay.
You can hear the Hellmouth too, right? Not just me. Does it ever sleep?
Okay. So I need to start farming out Neuramon, Madurai. Or wait, hold up.
Don't forget to safely turn off.
This stuff is heavy though. Matt's not wrong. Okay, cool. So I just need 3 more. I like the way I have this set up. I think that looks really cool. Okay. So let me do this
That's
real
not too
quick.
bad, is it?
So were you gonna go
Being here
with
like
me,
this.
Corpse? Were you gonna ride this this train? To unwind the brain. I'm not helping anyone for a week or two. Gonna do survivals and steal past our chart. That's fair. Do you want to check your elite deep Archimedes, Matt? Because I think Corpse said he's gonna run it with me. I got Grendel. You know what that means? Big boy go Kirby.
Yes, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Lloyd has tasked us with finalizing several experiments, and there will be no coming back until the job is done. We are alone. We must conquer or we must die.
I mean,
If we
I'd take a
fail,
break, honestly.
we
You'll hit it. You'll hit
fail
it.
life itself. Should we succeed,
Okay, so
may our
Grendel.
sacrifice be forever
Each
unknown.
personal modifier grants 1 research point.
With me, friends.
Gain 1 puncture status
Come
effect every
on.
time you take damage. Sure. Gear cannot be used. I like my gear. Casting an ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. That's fine. All abilities are disabled for... till squad gets 50 kills. I'll go without gear. Okay, so I'm going to use Grendel, Despair. Let's see. Let me get a corpse in here. Oh, wait, hold up, corpse. Did you unlock Deep Archimedes? I don't think you said you did you? Oh, you did unlock Deep Archimedes? Sweet. Alright. Yeah, but they're giving us extra they're giving us extra ones, Matt. They already stated that. How's it going, Skill? Because I think we're getting the update Thursday is when it's going to happen. Because Tuesday's the 18th. Oh, Wednesday night, yeah. So do you want an invite, yes or no, Matt? I guess I could bring the Nagataka Prime, right? Like, I don't really have a build for it personally, but it's whatever. I don't really plan to use my equipment, so... Yeah, go ahead and give me the build. Hopefully I can go ahead and just slap it on. Because if I do need to deal some damage, like, I don't want to, like, be too far lacking, at least without a primary. I know my Despair are okay, but it's not necessarily going to handle everything okay. Oh, I got to check if we have an assassination. What is... Ah, it is the assassination. Okay. This might be a little troubling. Maybe I should switch to...
That woe shall be his sole reward. Prepare well, for we shall not return until the experiments are secured.
No, Grindel Prime should be fine because I can suck up all the minis. Just remember, once you have Elite Archimedes, you don't have to select all of them corpse. You only have to have enough to get to the purple reward, unless you give a fuck about the Phosphorix, which I don't. All right, Matt, I'm gonna send the invite. Once you drop your Nagataka build, I'll set that up, and I should be fine as Grindel. I keep feeling like I should switch to Revenant, but Revenant's ability, like heavily, the way I have him set up, he's kind of a heavy ability user. So if I run out of energy, I don't want to get fucking slapped. Oh, I forgot you can change the arrow skins. That's funny. Alternate fire rapidly expands magazine in a single burst. Headshot kills increase speed of next reload by 50%. +1 puncture through wielded with Garuda. It's not bad. Matt's getting his stuff set up. I don't know who suggested that streamer last night, but he was pretty chill. I liked watching it. He went pretty hard on Marvel Rivals. It's unfortunate that I'm not very good at the game. Like, those games I've just always struggled with, unfortunately. Oh, he posted it in main chat. I'm fucking stupid. Today's been a busy day. I wound up, my brother-in-law doesn't drive, and he wanted to see his girlfriend, and she lives about an hour away, so I figured I would be nice and help him out. How many pharma do you have put into this? Looks like a lot. Oh, shit. I think putting primary equity on is going to be more important. And then 5 Forma. That makes sense though. Like, Kind of curious if I have. Oh, have I just never leveled up that mod? Yo. Do I only have the one? Yo, yeah. Nutty. So what am I missing for it? Galvanized scope. And serration. Jesus. Let's get serration on there instead. How do we want to do this? Alright. I'll put serration on there, so at least I'm doing some shit. So galvanized scope and internal bleeding are what I'm missing. So it looks like I'll just need... primary deadhead. I could do that too, right? Oh. I didn't mean to do that for 20 plat, but oh well. Okay. Okay. Everybody got their setup?
Several experiments are threatened by the murmur as they near completion. We shall protect Master Entrati's good works via a 3-phase response. Prepare well. Remember, our aim is to save...
Another day, another Metrocell.
Fucker said, I guess. Where's that positivity, motherfucker? Where the fuck you go, corpse? Unbuilt Torrid, Hiku, and Zorus.
Murmur or
It kicked
no
you.
murmur,
Well, get back in here.
I've been sleeping better since coming back. Try
Yeah.
it sometime.
Yeah. Allergies can eat shit.
Bird 3.
Chungus. Castration underway. Goddamn, bro. Escalate much? Just get to the elevator, bud. Oh, no. No, you're not, Matt. It wasn't showing you in the elevator. Get out of the elevator.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Y'all go ahead and get out of the
I
elevator.
like it here. Lots of natural light for a basement. Heads high and hearts full of fire. Let's finalize those experiments.
So you don't have Deep Archimedes' corpse. Or Elite Archimedes, sorry. Let me correct myself, because I say Deep, but it's Elite. Do you have Elite Archimedia unlocked corpse? I think he just doesn't have Elite. I think there's some misinformation going on here. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, hold up. We gotta help him unlock it. All right. So you can take off all your modifiers, Matt. Corpse, what you need to do, you need to have everything equipped. You need to have all 4 of these and all 4 of these. We will carry you. Just stay alive for all 3 missions. You got it? All right. So long as you have all 8 equipped, once we complete this, and so long as you do not die, it will unlock the Elite Deep Archimedes, which is what I just referred to as Deep, because you want to run the Elite because it gives you more rewards. Luckily, we'll be able to run the Elite afterwards, and you won't have to have all the modifiers equipped.
Incoming assault. Respond and repel. Situation evolving.
Which this will also give me a chance to, I guess, level up this gun. This one is the best one so far, or the best song, or your most preferred song.
Counterattack successful. Fingers on triggers. Stand by for orders.
All right, let's roll out. Primes, let's roll out. That first one wasn't so bad. Hell yeah, we got our Crimson Shard. Rub my nipples and butter me up. Hell yeah.
Arterial conduits.
Nom, nom, nom,
Located
nom, nom,
here.
nom.
Move in, secure, retrieve material, go.
I think we'll be fine. We. There's corpse. Oh, fuck. Grendel cannot leave his ball form. I could always switch to a different frame. Because I feel like I should have gone Revenant, but I didn't want to. Just gotta make sure corpse doesn't go down too. Actually, where's my necromech? Not gonna lie, this album is giving me late night Toonami vibes. Corpse. I liked that last song. I think for the elite version, I probably will run Revenant. I can deal a lot more DPS and fuck around with Grendel. That's what I'm saying.
Material received.
Yeah, it worked out.
Stand by for orders.
Ew. A melee adapter. That's fair. Luckily, after this corpse, once you've completed it to unlock Deep Archimedes, you don't have to you don't have to have everything equipped.
This ends now.
Fucking Sonic spin dashed it. Oh, this one does. This is a pretty good song too. Did they say if they're going to increase the drop rates for the ephemeras for the Sisters of Parvos with this update? Are they going to make them a little bit easier to attempt, or is it just remaining the same? No, okay. RNG can fucking suck it lately, like, it's had an attitude and I don't like it. Also, how you doing tonight, Howard? I mean, they could bump it to 30, just saying. I mean, it's not like anybody's buying Sisters of Parvos anyways, from what I've seen. The slave market. I mean, the black market. Yeah. How's it going, Flip? I'm dying. I honestly don't use a lot of the online websites. Nah. Alright, let's see how my Grendel holds up on the standard Archimedes. I don't think I'm gonna have problems. Transform into the thing. Dude, it's like playing fucking bowling. Let's go. This is actually fun. I don't know what I was worried about. Oh no. I lied. I should have been more careful. I'm eating as much as I can, Captain. Eat my stomach acid. Oh. Ah. We're not even running it on the hardest difficulty, Matt. Don't forget you can summon your arc gun if you need to. Ain't nothing wrong with summoning an arc gun. He's summoning the Halo. My brother. They see me rolling. They hating. Trying to catch me eating Taco Bell.
Electroloaded to load. Primary target eliminated. Master Andrade's experiments remain
I don't know.
undiscovered.
Maybe I should stay as Grindel. Sucking up the enemies is kind of nice. Pulling keeping all the ads away from y'all. Now fuck. I can collide! Oh my god! It's so weird watching Grindel climb because you just see. I think of a fucking like somebody throwing a meatball or like a meat wad of just, and you just see it going. Okay, now elite. Okay, corpse. So.
I wouldn't want Lloyd to struggle. Lloyd has tasked us with finalizing several experiments.
In order to earn
and there will be no coming
elite,
back
you have
until
to.
the job
You should have it
is
unlocked
done.
now. You should be able to select the button
We
up here
are
now.
alone. We must conquer or we must die. If we fail, we fail.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
life
I'm gonna
itself.
make sure
Should we succeed,
corpse is set up.
may our sacrifice be forever unknown. With me, friends,
You want to run it with us hard?
to war!
We're gonna do the elite Archimedia, or as I like to call them, the deep Archimedes. Oh shit, Tyranitar's about to be finished. Y'all might be able to get to see the Tyranitar I got commissioned to work on. The first part of it's almost done. Well, the main body. So it prints in pieces, so basically it prints in the body, and then all the triangles print separately for easier, an easier time painting and detailing it. Anyways, so corpse, you should be able to now select elite Archimedes. Or Archimedia, right? Oh shit. Let me know when you go live on our Discord so I can tune in. Show that support, bro. Hit me up. I'm going to be home tomorrow, so I don't plan to like go anywhere. I'm going to like relax. I'm going to double check my emails. I'm really getting annoyed that I can't find a job, and it's very stressful. Okay, cool, corpse. So once you select it, you'll see the new bar come up. Again, you need to at least have a majority of this. Technically, you don't have to use the frame. You can use whatever frame you want. But that means you'll normally need to use the weapons. I mean, technically, I could use Wukong. All abilities are disabled up to 50 kills. Gear cannot be used. I could honestly just switch to Wukong. Not in the Discord. No, I haven't really put a self-promotion area on there. I'm not sure. Like, I know I've seen some people do it, but I'm not sure it. Like, I guess I can. Like, I'll make sure I set the expectations that it's for Twitch channels only, so that way we can make sure we're sharing the community, and then that way it makes it a little bit easier. Like, if I want to do a raid, I can kind of raid somebody that's, you know, about to go live after me or something like that. Yeah, and it normally does work pretty well. I'm actually thinking... Did the Nagataga rank up at all? Nope, it only hit 15. What'd I claim? What'd I complete?
The steady blade in certain hands extracts a tide
Whatever.
of blood and pain.
Ooh, 2 away from a cipher. Oof. TMI, Matt. I'm sorry to hear that, but TMI. Just let us know when you get back, bud. Yeah, so my Discord actually does notify when I go live. I just think a lot of people kind of ignore that section, or it's auto muted. More Noro coins for Nitane. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Master Entrati's experiments are under threat from the Murmur.
Oh.
Nay,
My friend set that function up in Discord. I don't know how he did it, but I'm pretty sure if you Google it, it'll pop up. He did it like really quickly. Like it even like take him a lot of research. So. And then it was originally posting it in the general chat, and then he moved it to a separate, like, you know, stream announcements. Okay. While Matt's doing that, give me a hot second. I myself am going to go to the bathroom and take a wicked yes. So one thing I will say, Corpse, is so long as you have at least 7 of the 8 options, you will be eligible for the purple reward. If you want the Vosper, you have to have all 8 options. So technically you don't have to use the frame that you have selected. If you have a more preferred frame that you want to use, or a preferred weapon to mix and match, so long as you have 7 out of 8, you'll be eligible for the purple box, and that's the goal that you want to aim for. Oh, interesting, Hard. I'll have to look into that. That's something if you in Discord at stunts on that, ask that way we can I can keep that in mind and see if that's something that we can get worked on. But give me a hot second. I'm gonna go take a wicked yes. That's fair. I mean, I think it'd be nice just to be able to kind of get back to people in the channel for the most part. Like, it would be nice to kind of pull a lot more people in the server back on, but it's one of those things. Ooh, excuse me. Bleh. A little bit of indigestion there. Sorry. But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's just like, I know we've had a lot of drama in the server, and it's kind of slowly recovering and getting back to a more active normal for now. We'll see what kind of drama comes up in the future, but you know, we're now delegating rules. We have a lot more things to cover stuff, but it'd be nice to pull a lot more people back in and actually onto the channel once we go live. I think I think my end goal by May 23rd is to at least have an active count of 20 plus people concurrently watching to the best of my ability, but we'll get there. I mean, gotta kind of just keep rolling with it. I know Moobot's something that I use over Nightbot. I'm like debating if I want to go with a different frame or just stick with Grendel. All abilities are disabled until squad hits 50 kills. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But Grendel does give you guys viral. Yeah, the bots are kind of a weird thing. Ooh, I like that. Yo, there was a bot called Carl and I missed out on that. Hold up. Big sad. Carl. Son of a bitch. That hurts the chat. My bad. All right. What were the melee options?
Several experiments are threatened.
Yeah. Oh, Tyranitar's almost done. I'm excited. Should probably rework my Helios. Headshot kills reduce companion recovery time if the critical companion, or if the companion's critical chance is over 50%. Then you gain critical multiplier. So right now we're just waiting on Matt, from the sounds of it. Who will finish first, the 3D print or Matt? He's 3D printing right now himself, in a sense. Yeah. I don't know what's considered a while, though.
Hey! New plumage? I may not be able to see sky blue no more, but it makes me feel good. Like 'em?
Okay, so retaliation, fortification, and exposure are maxed. I need influence, animosity, and a vortex. Killing an enemy affected by magnetic status. Okay. Oh, look, Edelon lenses. How much do you cost? Oof. How about new?
Are they too good?
One must make the best of things.
Oh, that's a nice color coordination. I like it. Meh.
The Kavia are wary of our visitor. I have reassured them she is to be
Mirage?
trusted.
I mean,
Not that they listen
depends
to
on how you
anything
had her
I have
built.
to say, mind.
No, I will say the only downside to Elite Archimedes, aka Deep Archimedes, or Archimedes, is every time you go down, it remembers the last time you were down, so it continues the counter. And if you do die, we have to fight a Void Angel. And if we can't kill the Void Angel, we're fucked.
I'm quite. Oh, I'll just pop up the debris of monstrousness. Yes, I'm sure we've all got better things. What you have gathered may be of use. I'll just put this all. Be patient with me, Tenno. I am still adjusting to this era. Very good. Company is always welcome down here.
These Kavias seem like jolly fellows. Well, most of them. Well, the bird, anyway.
I didn't check the store if we got anything for St. Patrick's Day, did I? Speaking of which, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. We'll give it about another, 3 minutes, and then if, unfortunately, Matt, I didn't wear. I mean, I really didn't either. I woke up and I had to rush to swap out the filament to continue the print. But I just drove my brother-in-law around, him and his girlfriend around today. So I literally sat in the car and I was like, meh. I tried to be nice. Keyword tried. I am excited for when the new water bottle does get in. I'm a little behind on ordering a water bottle for myself off of our website. Wow, that looks really nice. I'm rather surprised with how well this Tyranitar is turning out, or is about to turn out. Knock on wood. Hopefully the supports come off easy with no issues, because that would suck for an almost 24-hour print. To have the supports be a pain in the ass to remove. Guy was staring at me. Can I help you? He's gone. What the fuck? You know what? I don't miss those days at all, my dude. You remember when it used to be a problem for cracking relics because people would kill enemies too. I think it's still a thing if you are killing too fast, but you would complete the mission and no more enemies would spawn, so you couldn't crack the relic. Oh, yeah, yeah, combat. What frame are you playing? Volt. Interesting. That's funny. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I mean, so long as somebody's there to pick you up, I guess, right? I don't know why the forehead's getting itchy all of a sudden. I mean, you could just do a nuke Volt build. Just make sure you have your companion there to revive you.
Yes, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Old Necroloid is working in the sanctum now. So many responsibilities to juggle.
Oh, right. I don't want to take 150k. I mean, if you need more health, you could always replace the shards you have on him, too. There's that as an option. It's kind of ironic that they don't have an augment to give you more health like they do armor or energy. I'm pretty sure you also weren't paying attention to, like, your health and how fast you were killing people. Okay.
I like it here. Lots of natural light for a basement. Oh, that.
So if Tyranitar finishes before Matt finishes, we'll go ahead and re-squad up Corpse, and then we'll begin. I know Matt said he's got to be a while, but I don't want to just stand here, unfortunately. And I don't want him to feel rushed either, so I think I'm just really excited to be able to whip out this Tyranitar on stream. Y'all can quote me on that. Influence procced in a room, they all fucking died. Fuck. Almost there. It's nutting out the last bit. If I do a long print, is that something you guys want to be able to watch out of curiosity? I do have a camera set up on my printer. I just don't have it. I don't actively have it set to go live. But like, is that something you guys want to be able to watch as it prints? Is that something you feel like you'd like to tune into? Is just out of fucking nowhere, just watching it actively print? I mean, I could always just like when I'm sleeping, if I'm gonna do a long print, I'll just like leave. I have to get it set up to turn on the light in there again, but like, I could just stream and not record it. When you guys are bored and wanting to watch something be created from diddly squat to something, I mean. Oh, it'll fuck the numbers. That's fair. I wasn't even thinking about that. It's almost fucking done. Finish. All right. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and re-squat up because that's pretty much done. And Matt is still, unfortunately, dying in the bathroom. Oh. The irony to that. Brushing teeth. I have resent another invite, Matt. It's always like when you're like, all right, we got to go. And someone's like, all right, I'm ready. And you're like, do you know how long we waited? I honestly don't even know like how small of a window I could put up for it where it's not going to take away from some of the game screen, like because if I put it in the bottom right corner, it's going to block the abilities and energy. I don't know if it's something you guys want on the stream. I could add it. I'm not against it. I'd have to look at it and see like how it would transition. So I don't have a way of shifting them because these are preset windows, and we have everything sized and coded so that way everything should fit in the box. The overlays that I have are all like pre-set up. In a sense of like the new donation, the new subscriber, those are static. They're not movable. So the on OBS, I have it set up. How do I describe it? I'm forgetting the term. Because I had purchased this setup if you will. I purchased the windows and the boxes and the themes, so I bought the theme. So like I can't move the new subscriber box. I can move like the names and stuff, but it's all a static window that I fit everything into. So like the new donation, the new subscriber, the arcade, none of that's movable. I think there's a couple different versions of the overlays. That's what it is, overlay. I think there's a couple different variations of this overlay that I've played with. I can look at. I reset the invite, Matt. It's just finishing the forehead horn. I'm pretty sure if I ported the overlay into like GIMP, I could probably copy the images or copy it and edit it, but like I'm not very proficient with GIMP. I only utilize GIMP as needed, and even then, it takes me a hot minute to kind of get what I want done in there because I'm having to look up how to modify or copy, edit, resize, all that stuff from time to time because there's a lot that I don't actively use on a back-to-back basis. So after doing something, sometimes it doesn't stick with me because I'm not doing it in repetition as many times as one would want to do it to be able to get it to stick in your brain. But normally if I sit down and do it, I could probably do it that way. Yeah, pretty much. So there's a couple different versions of it. So for example, hold up. I got you. I have like this version of it. That I'm gonna be using it. Like I'm gonna edit the you can see my bald spot. Look at my halo. Stress. I'm gonna be using this screen this Saturday for the PC build. I'm gonna zoom out the camera though, so that way you can see a bit more of it, or I'm gonna like reset it up so that way it's more viewable. But I just don't have any of that kind of work to fit everything the way I want in that manner. So that's where it gets a little difficult. Like it takes some playing around with, but like I could probably like just throw up a open source of it and throw it in the bottom right. I got a bald spot. This was like the one of the original kind of scenes that we were going to be playing around with. I kind of liked it because some people do like seeing chat on screen. I don't know if you guys do or don't care personally. So it's just one of those things where like people can reread chat through the VOD. But yeah, it's just a matter of like playing around with it and seeing what I like. The current one I have set up is just kind of like, it keeps things simple. It keeps things simple, and it looks. I like this way. The way this one is set up is a little bit more smoother. Resizing everything else was kind of a pain on some of the other ones. It doesn't look as clean as this one does so far. It is interesting to like see. Before choosing my my overlay setup though, hard, I did actively like watch a lot of different streams to kind of see what I liked or didn't like about some people's streams. So like, I think over time the stream's gonna keep evolving. Yeah, that's how I felt. Matt, if you're not feeling good, bro, just chill. We got this, my dude.
Remember, our aim is to
Just relax. If your stomach's upset, bro, don't sit there and stress. I am more than willing to rerun Deep Elite Archimedes later. Oh hell yeah, no, I get you hard. Like I knew what you were saying from the get go from that statement. Don't get me wrong. Like I bought like the full access pack of this version, and I was kind of like a little because I liked it because it was retro-y, gamey, and 8-bitty to me. But like it's a give and take because I bought like 4 overlays with the intention of kind of mixing and matching some of it. Yay, Tyranitar finished. I'm going to let it cool down before I pull it off the plate. If I knew how to fix it and do it myself, yes, you are completely right, hard. Come on, Corpse. Waiting on you, my dude. Like I am using technically OBS to control everything, if that's what you're referring to, hard, or if you're just referring to the overlay in general. I can check for a Docker Florian Blade.
the enemy has
I
massed
don't
and
know if
wants
that
to
would
strike the
officially
heart of
work
our
hard because of the
lands.
way that like
And
some of the
from there,
plugins work.
Phase 1.
It might make it
Repel assault.
difficult
Phase
to
2 be initiated alone.
accomplish that. I don't know why I'm just not using the despair. I don't know. The way you're expressing it kind of feels like there would be a lot of security risks doing it that way, but that's just like from like a back-end perspective. I think as a user interface, I get what you're saying for sure. It'd be a lot more seamless and less stress because like even now, like with a lot of the plugins, for example, like adding the music player, adding some of the notification functions and things like that, you have to link a lot of websites, and they're all controlled through their own websites, and you can't control them from the one browser source. So it would be nice to be able to treat a plugin like an actual plugin, is what you're saying. No, I use OBS. Actually, hold up. I might use Stream Elements for something. I have to double check. But like when I'm actually streaming and recording, it's OBS. What are those commands traditionally utilized? Oh, hold up. Account age. No, yeah. I have MooBot set up for that one. If you do exclamation point follow age, that's MooBot should populate the information for that. I don't have one set up for the accumulation of the Kuva points.
Stand by for orders.
Matt's is a little borked because he had tested something for me, so his is off by a couple months. Let me get to the exit. I don't want to hold everybody up. I'm over here excited to take Corpse on Elite Archimedes run, and I'm over here holding him up. Is this the right one? Oh, I think I need to complete it in order to get the reward.
You're going to be retrieving a supply of key scientific material from tagged arterial conduits. In and out. Hop 2.
Damn, you yelled at the toilet that hard, bro? That's fair. That's rough, my dude. I'm sorry. I know I have some of the commands on MooBot for our Discord for what I have set up. So if there's more commands that you traditionally utilize or think should be utilized, let me know and I can look into them. Learning to set up MooBot commands has been interesting for me. Because I don't think I have the lurk one set up right. Because it just populates. It just populates the message, but it doesn't populate who's lurking. Let's see. There we go. The despair said, fuck that. The despair slaps ass cheeks. Let's fucking go. I have Nightbot set up as well, but I don't have it using all. I don't have it set up for a whole lot of functions that I'm aware of right now. I have to have find a chance chat with you and Stunts about that on Discord. Him and free time are difficult sometimes. Cause I'd love to verbally talk about like what you're talking about, and then that way maybe I could get have a better visual understanding, or I guess a mental understanding. be nice to have everything in one area, for sure. Oh, because we missed one. Just one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and that's what GIMP was. That's what I was talking about in GIMP. Technically, I could do that in GIMP. I'm just, my brain and GIMP are kind of like one of those, you know, use it, forget it. It's a love-hate relationship with GIMP. Really great tool, though. It's free, and it does what Photoshop does.
Quick and clean. Top notch. Initiating final phase.
Yeah. What is Photoshop running nowadays, anyways? I haven't looked at the price of it in a long while. Oh, fuck. I fucking hate when programs do that. Oh my fucking god. Switching, oh yeah, there we go. We got a yellow shard. I can't stand when they switch to a monthly subscription instead of just like giving us the program.
Initiating final phase. Kill the envoy responsible for this fiasco. Priority 1 is getting serum into a Vitrium scanner so we can find the envoy.
By the time we get done running this, the Tyranitar should have cooled down for me to pull it off the build plate. I'm like really excited to show y'all. This thing's like 7.8 inches tall. It's fucking, it's a chunky boy. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like I can understand it, but like it's still not right. It's kind of like when what was it? It's kind of like when HB for their Instant Ink services. It's like when they switched over to and it's a really shitty practice. When you sign up for their services, if your payment doesn't go through, the cartridges stop working. So the cartridges that you get through HP Instant Ink are subscription locked, but you can fix it by just buying normal cartridges. But like, it's kind of dirty that you pay for the current cartridges, and if you don't want to renew the services, aka elderly people, what winds up going on? Sorry. What winds up going on is they lose out on their ink, and they only talk about the fact that they're missing payments. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me just get back up here. Fuck it. No, did it really? That's an interesting concept. Like, are you talking in the long run? Like, do you consistently renew your subscription? Or is it just something like you're only paying for when you're needing it for the month? Okay. So, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's just like, it's hard to get behind a subscription service for certain things nowadays because, like, everybody's trying to switch to it. And some I can agree with, some I really cannot. Welcome back, Skill. That's not bad, though. I guess, like, from that perspective, that's okay. And if you're really not wanting to buy it, you could always just switch to something like GIMP or some jazz. It's really all personal preference. Yeah, you are cutting the cost in half. So that's not necessarily bad. And at least they're not hiding any information, I'm assuming. Though what the expectations is, like, if you don't pay for the product does wind up, locking you out of it, I'm assuming. They set that pretty clear up front, I'm assuming. Yeah, I can, Skill. That's good. Ads are always great. And by great, I mean they're a thing. Blink, you son of a bitch. It's crazy to think like where we're at subscription wise versus like what programs were costing or have costed us. Shit, wasn't paying attention. Oops. Fucked up. I gotta catch up on chat here shortly. Give me just a hot minute here. Using its arm. Nutty. Oh man, I've heard the prices about AutoCAD. That shit's nutty.
You've done quite well.
There we go.
Handily done, Construct.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I can read your post, Matt. Give me a minute. I got a lot of catching up on chat to do. Hard went over a lot of subscription content for cost versus subscriptions. You know, there are some Warfare players that actively like work out. I'm just not one of them. I do have a goal and a plan to start, but it just I'm stuck in a rut with not being able to find a fucking job right now. It's very aggravating. So I caught up on most of what Hard was saying. So you either had to forget new features or pay the big bucks. You should see the price of AutoCAD. Yep, and then more than likely that teacher also had some form of discount on the AutoCAD since they're at school. Vectorworks, SolidWorks. Okay, all caught up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That wasn't that bad, was it, Corpse?
Oh gosh. You appear to have caught me moonlighting. Mum's the word, eh?
It can be. I mean, most people honestly avoid assassinations for it. I don't know why, but I think it's just depending on the role. So let me go ahead and come back here. Did we get a new Gift of the Lotus yet? No, that's gonna get what? 3 days, so that's gonna renew Friday. I hope they drop the Dex Nikana because I don't have that for whatever fucking reason.
If you can't hear a balloon pop from the mall, think of what they can't hear from us in here.
I'll cheat. Give me 1 second though. Okay, so let me do this. I use it here and there, Matt. Nice. Okay, so that just pulls off. Nice. That just pulls off. Nice. I am going to need to clean up some of this. Not a whole lot from the looks of it, though. What was skill saying? Hopefully they'll have a better primary. I mean, the Dex of Beerus isn't necessarily bad. I mean, obviously there's preferences and other weapons that are going to be better than it, but like, for what it is, it was actually pretty... It's still a pretty solid fucking weapon. I like how the toes technically print separately for this. So they're not necessarily fully connected, but they print just enough for you to be able to be like, all right, cool. Yeah, there was a bit of a layer line where it stopped earlier, but that's not necessarily bad. I can sand that out. What the factor is? Yeah. That's gonna go out of my scope. Hard sounds like he uses that stuff more, so he'll probably have a better idea for all that. I just saw your message, Flip. Give me 1 second, sorry. I'm ripping off tree supports. Actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I like the Amanita. I wouldn't mind that, Flip. I do actively use that weapon from time to time. Yeah, I'm ready. We can go ahead and load in.
We don't pay for internet, right?
Overall, like, if I didn't have to swap the filament, I wouldn't have that layer line from the cooling. But, like, that's easy sanding and priming. Look at his little tiny hands. He go, meh. Oh, that's actually pretty solid. They actually numbered a lot of these. Okay.
These radio towers carry top-secret interplanetary communications. You are going to capture the towers and decode incoming messages.
Overall, it's pretty solid. I just need to sand it down, clean up some of the littles, and it turned out pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm helping Skill run the oh shit. I'm helping Skill run the Gift of the Lotus real quick.
We have lost control of a tower.
I think GIMP is kind of like a reverse version because like they purposely used a lot of different terms from what I noticed, and
Tower
I don't I get where you're coming at with GIMP for sure, but
Tower online. You have captured a radio tower. We have control of all 4 towers.
Just a bit. I mean, I think it's great skills to have. I just don't have the patience to put it into it because I guess for me, like when I get locked into a project, I'll learn a lot about it really quickly. And depending on how often I have to use it depends on how well I retain the knowledge. But then once I stop using it, then I go completely brain dead on it. And it's frustrating because like I've used GIMP enough to be able to remember a lot of things and I'm just like, No, I did not capture that. Ain't that the fucking truth? It's literally, it's a pro and a con all in the same package. It's like, pro, you can focus. Con, you can't focus. It's just like, what the fuck?
Tower captured.
Click A to know more. Click B not to care. Click C to continue.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
What color haven't they used? It's like, what does this great kryptonite do? Oh, it gives Superman ADHD. But it makes him focus, but also makes him, unstable. What? My weakness is ADHD. What's yours? I like to think ADHD is just, that spice in life that when you find your hidden talent, ADHD is godly.
We have lost control of
But
the tower.
anything outside of that, you can eat shit.
We cannot allow the enemy
Which is
to
why I
learn
struggle,
our
'cause, like,
espionage.
I think that's what
Eliminate
scares me,
enemy
like,
personnel.
and I worry about that too for with my boys actually, is the way the world works is we're always taught specific things like, this is right, this is wrong, and then you see the world for what it is as an adult, and then you're there. Then they start questioning. It's like, well, if it's supposed to be wrong, why are
Try
people
and
doing it? And
capture
you're just
another
like,
signal. Be careful though. The enemy has surely rallied
'Cause they're
stronger
idiots.
reinforcements. This tower is ours.
I think
now.
driving's the best example of that. Actually, now that I think about it, no matter where you're at, like we have all these rules to the road. Nobody listens. Supposed to use a turn signal. I'm gonna go ahead and get in your lane without it. Supposed to be at least one car length behind to help protect you and the other people. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and ride your ass because I need you to go faster. Supposed to be obey a speed limit. It's more of a a guideline than a rule.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Don't get me started on insurance. Jesus, I can't count for drop. Jesus. I'd say don't judge me, but honestly at this point. Ain't that the fact? Jesus, hard. I should add that to my resume. Can become competent, most competent employee within the first 2 weeks. Leaves a little addendum in the resume. If you don't make me utilize this skill for a short period of time, knowledge base may become inadequate. When you tell the job it's their fault that you're stupid. I learned it fairly quick. You just didn't have me utilize the knowledge. This is a day-to-day thing. Yeah, well, you don't have me do it day-to-day, so I know because I'm ADHD and I forgot it. Can't say I'm wrong because then you're just telling me I'm stupid. And you don't want to insult your employee now, would you? Oh, Jesus. Do I want to know? Which AI tool did you ask to draw itself? You okay, baby? You want to know the good news is you're taking Wednesday off. You want to know the bad news? We're only at Tuesday. You're welcome. I love you. Why do you smell like Fruity Pebbles?
The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture.
I didn't realize you had Fruity Pebble lotion. Oh. You should. Fruity Pebbles are dope. She says to find it and buy it, but she doesn't know that I'll fucking do
lost. Message decoded. Leave
it. The
none
Cephalon that
alive.
inhabits your channel.
Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Interesting. Did you save the picture?
The data you have collected here today.
Yo,
will go
post
a
it in
long
Discord.
way
I wanna fucking
supporting our
see.
cause.
I think it's crazy because when you think about it, you're asking an AI that knows that in theory should have unlimited knowledge to everything, but doesn't actually have nothing. So you're asking at the absence itself to create itself. So you're asking nothing to you're asking itself to create itself from nothing almost. So I think that's why it's like one of those terrifying moments for you. They probably have argon crystals set to drop from these missions because they're the gift from the Lotus missions. Let me look at general chat and let me get some glasses real quick. I'm fucking real special. Yo, is your Cephalon like Aztec or something? Like, what's its fucking name, bro? That's fucking that's some like early 2000 sci-fi channel shit. Like, it's terrifying, but it's just like at the same time like, neat. You fucking terrify the shit out of me. You'll get more potatoes. I think having an AI in the channel would be kind of neat. I mean, terrifying at the same time after that shit, but I mean, like... I always forget to wear it when I'm pulling off shit. I'm gonna lose in my eye doing this shit one of these days, because I'm special. Right. Need to farm neurosensors? Alright, I'm done. Let me just pull this out of his mouth and hopefully not lose my eye or break one of my screens. I don't want to get the knife. Honestly, Matt, I honestly would have told you that earlier after your incident. You should honestly just be relaxing, especially after doing something like that. You should be hydrating and chilling. I think it's created though, like, so long as it doesn't develop a cynical fucking a cynical attitude. There's a Twitch streamer that I'll watch from time to time with my friend Stunts, and he runs AIs. I forget the name of them, but there's like supposed to be a good AI, and then it's evil twin, and he's like constantly improving their AI programming as he's streaming. Yeah, Neurosama, yeah. It's interesting to watch how like the AIs develop, because like it's the essence of coding in itself is what it really comes down to. And like I don't code. I understand like the struggles of coding. So I've gotten to see like I get the jokes. Ironically, I don't code. I think if I studied it, I'd probably do really good with it, given my mentality and my mindset. But it's literally the essence of like, if it works, leave it alone, and if you keep messing with it, it's gonna do things that are unexpected, which is really nice. Okay. Sorry, Corpse. I'm just trying to finish this real quick. There's just a few more. All right. So a lot of it's just gonna be cleanup, and I gotta print out the rest of the parts for the person. But like, check that out. Like, isn't that neat? The teeth are printed in really nice. The fingers are printed as one. The feet, the toes printed separately, which I understand why. But they printed really nicely. So that way when you're ready to, you can just glue them in. And I am bleeding. I cut myself somewhere? Alright, well, I don't want to get blood on the print. I don't know if I have.
I always wanted my own space to decorate.
Flip, do you need neurosensors? Do you want to farm with us? Fucking cut myself somewhere. Oh my god. Let me get necros. Hey, this is here. Alright, so we're gonna need galvanized scope and the other one, which was internal bleeding. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Corpse. My brain was like interpreting that differently. Yeah. No, I have that animation skin on Hildren. Honestly, it's actually a lot funnier when you're using Hildren with it and you have your pistol selected because it does hold the pistol like it's got you at gunpoint. So if you're in railjack and somebody's piloting the ship and you have Hildren behind them, it looks like you're fucking railjacking. See what I did there? Okay.
Don't forget to safely turn off the
Neural
computer.
sensors.
Okay?
Corpse, you have steel path. I'm trying to remember neural sensors. They were Cirrus? No. Eris? Nope. No, that's me in sign language. Yo, so in middle school, I got in trouble for scratching my chin, and I wasn't the type to like proactively look up how to like do things in unique ways to get away with things. I just didn't have that fucking IQ level to give a fuck. But I was a troublemaker. So I learned how to learned how to flip people off in sign language only because I got suspended for scratching my chin. I was really fucking tired and bored in class, and I was sitting there doing this, and I was just like at an angle, just rubbing my chin, and the fucking teacher's like, "Are you flipping me off in sign language?" And or he's like, "Are you flipping me off?" And I was like, "What? No, I'm scratching my chin. Like, I'm not giving you the bird. Like, the bird is with my middle finger. Like, what does me scratching my chin have to do?" He's like, "Go to the principal's office," and I'm just like, all right, dude's fucking tripping balls anyways. So fuck it. I got Jupiter. Okay. So I go to the principal's office, and the principal at the time, his name was Mr. Presley, really nice gentleman. No, do I just not have the Jupiter mission unlocked? That's fine. We can do it on normal because I'm special. Anyways, we're having a conversation, and oh, Saturn too. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have Saturn. Anyways, back to the story. I keep getting sidetracked. That's my bad. Can I have a survival? And we start talking about it, and he's like, "Did you flip off your teacher, Dylan?" And I was just like, "No, I was scratching the shit out of my chin because I had a little heat rash, so it was bothering me." And he's like, "Oh, are you aware of how to sign?" And I was like, "Sign my name? You mean like write my name?" He's like, "No, use sign language." I was like,
Distract the
"I don't know what
infested
that
while a lone
is."
Tenno
He's like,
operative
that's what
hunts for
people
supplies.
who are mute
Set off
use,
the alarms to start.
mute or deaf. And he's like, they utilize their hands to communicate. And I was like, okay, Mr. Presley, I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree with
The
me.
infested are
But I don't
releasing
have
toxic spores
the
into
capacity to
area.
sit there and learn
The
something like
emergency
that.
life
To
support I
even
need
if it
to
was
bring is your only
even if it
chance
was meant
for
to be
survival.
facetious. He's like, I'm gonna agree with you on that, but we're gonna go ahead and just send you home for the day, and kind of circle back to it. And I was like, so I'm still gonna get punished for something I wasn't even doing. I'm learning it today though. So after that, I learned that if you do this, and it's telling people to go fuck themselves in sign language, pretty much. It's fuck you. And I learned that because I got falsely accused for doing something. Some fucking horseshit. Like, give me some fucking credit, goddamn. Alright, so I'm not sure where you want to farm, Corpse. But if we find an area up, we already got a neural sensor, so we could just farm right here. Hug it. Get fucking nutty.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Crazy. I didn't even see if she was holding dual pistols. Let me see. Oh wait, I think I did. Hold on, let me see.
Life support incoming.
Yeah, I bet you like the way she holds them dual pistols. Erotic.
Another life support capsule is now available.
I'm very excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Very lewd. Oh, you did the wrong one. Hold up.
Interested now. Nervous. Pacing even. Didn't think you'd come. Such a relief. I'll finally get the chance to hurt you.
That's the one you were supposed to use. The anticipation. Yeah, alloy. Look at all these dead bodies. To farm organ cells? I normally go to the void, or I was going to the void for organ cells.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep
Yeah,
up the
to
good
be
work.
serious.
Extraction is available.
You don't have to
if
do
you
Steel
need it.
Path because you probably don't have Steel Path unlocked. But yeah, just do Gibby Serious with a Necros or a Hydroid that has Pilfering Swarm. Organ cells used to be so bad at the beginning of the game. I remember I actually bought the organ cell blueprint to build one. So I was building like organ cell every X amount of time period. No worries, Neo. Thank you for that card, by the way. How many neural sensors are you looking for, Corpse? I mean, if you've been building a lot of prime stuff and frames, it's easy to blow through organ cells so fucking quickly. It do be that way, Neo. It do be that way. Because depending on what you're building, most prime parts take 10 organ cells, I thought. So, and then I don't know what standard weapons take what anymore. But it's like 10 to 20 organ cells for prime parts. And I don't know if it's individual parts or like once you start accumulating the blueprint or not. I haven't looked at it in a hot minute. I normally don't lack materials, so I just hit build and call it a day. Corpse at 20 to 30. Oh, okay. What am I sitting at? He's sitting at 3.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
That's fair. I honestly didn't spam level my my mastery rank. Like, I remember the conversation actually, ironically, it was years ago with Nom, and he's like, I was like, I'll eventually just wind up hitting LR1 or MR30, just based off of the crap they released initially. He's like, oh, it's gonna take you a while to do that. And no, I'm a casual player, so I'm not even thinking about it. As time flies, as they're releasing frames, weapons, all this jazz, and I'll get the new stuff, I'll level it up, see if I like it a lot, and if not, I'll, move on. Lo and behold, now I'm sitting at LR1. I don't even think I've built a kit gun. I know I've built a couple different Zaws, but yeah, I don't think I've actually officially built a kit gun. I think K-Drive wasn't necessarily fully needed. It was a good excuse depending on where you were at. I don't even know if my K-Drive's maxed out. Heroic? Oof. Are you gonna turn them down, or are you gonna wind up accepting it? Well, a booking is some. How does that work actually hard for you? When somebody books, is it more of like, I'm requesting you, and you'll either approve or deny the request and provide availabilities, or do you have these availabilities set because of that's what you're expecting to be available and free to do? So basically, once they've booked you, you adhere and honor. If you don't mind me asking, I'm just generally curious. Okay, supposed to. So in this kind of situation, are you gonna just honor it, or is that gonna be one of those things where you let them know that there was a mishap with the scheduling and you're not gonna be available for that?
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh yeah, because Thursday's the new release date, so that's why you would have wanted it off, and that's why you would have put it in your calendar too. Yeah. Well, no. Well, Thursday would have been the day after, meaning that they should have 24 hours for all the hot fixes. We're sitting at 5. I don't have any boosters running corpse. Nah, and I'm just kind of like moving around seldomly, so. Well, so what are you going to do in this situation? Are you going to honor the booking hard, or is it going to be one of those things where you let them know that there was a mishap? No, you heard right, corpse. I've literally just. Now I'm at 7. But I don't have any boosters going for myself. start deleting some text messages.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Ah, that's fair. I mean, well, you could always, honor it as a one last kind of a blowout kind of thing. I wouldn't say a blowout, but like, that way you can at least set the expectation, just like, oh yeah, this is my last time that I'll be doing a booking. We're gonna be slowing down, so depending on your needs, depends on if I'll be able to accept future items as we slow it down. But I mean, if they've been a solid client, I mean, I'm one of those. I'm one of those. I return faithfulness with faithfulness. That's fair too. Where the hell is the vent for this? No. Found it. I try to honestly, like, anytime I've done business with people, like, I try to be as... I think a very big belief of mine is returning respect with respect. I think that's what's helped build a lot of my friendships, a lot of my partnerships that I've worked with in life. Like, not everybody gets behind that kind of mindset, which to each their own. I can't force people to, act or behave in a certain manner, but... Okay, so I got that one. So it's this one. But, like, even when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, one of my things is, like, and I know some people aren't going to stand on this themselves, but, like, I'd give out cards with the faith of when I do go looking for a card, the community would, normally help me back. Most of the time people would, and then there was the people that took advantage of it and are like, oh, well, you can pay me for it. And it's just like, oh, okay. Well, I'll go look elsewhere, and then when they come looking for something, it's just like, okay, well, in the past I was willing to help you out, and I have helped you out. And when I needed something and I came to you, it was all straight business. So we're gonna be straight business now. But I also understand that's technically not a profitable means, but that was just Yu-Gi-Oh, I didn't take that game too serious. I still don't. Like, I definitely play a rogue deck for Yu-Gi-Oh. I love heroes. I'm a fucking GX fanboy, unfortunately. I find myself that most of the decks I tend to enjoy, ironically, are from the GX era. Correction. I do enjoy Six Samurais, but I haven't played those in years. I went from playing Six Samurais to Heroes. And then I went to Noble Knights, but Noble Knights got fucking neutered. Oh my god, they fucking got... They're so slow. There's in for Noble Knights, but it's just not the same. I wish there was a way to speed up Noble Knights, because, like, Noble Knights be a fucking solid fucking... I love the lore. I love the artwork. I wish I could get my hands on a sealed Knights of the Round Table Noble Knight box set from Yu-Gi-Oh! When they first announced that Platinum Anniversary set, I had bought 3 boxes just to be able to build myself a Noble Knight deck, because they were charging like $40 per Madrat. Noble Knight Madrat, and it was just murder to get a hold of. So instead of spending $60 on one card, I spent $60 times 3 on 3 of the box sets, and I had 3 of the playmats, 3 of the deck boxes it came with, 3 of the sleeve sets. Like, I had 3 of a lot of the stuff. But nowadays, as I kind of amass certain things, I like keeping certain sealed products, and I would kill to be able to get that. Like, I wish I could get the mat again, honestly. Oh hell yeah! But I mean, like, my thing is like when you wind up getting burnt by a client, when you do go up and beyond for them, and at least that's the expectation, is like, you know what? If you're wanting to do business with me, we're gonna have we can dip corpse. Okay. It kind of sets the expectation that, like, if you're gonna be this way, I'm not gonna work with you, and that it's not necessarily your reputation; it's their reputation. People talk in a lot of different industries, and I fail to understand how businesses don't realize this with like the attitude that they put on ends.
Another job well executed.
But it's so crazy. I think it's really cool that you get that kind of clientele. I have faith our Checkered Sunflowers business will kind of take off, including the stream. It's just a matter of kind of keeping it up, keeping my head above water, and not letting depression and not letting things get in the way. But I've made a decent amount of money in 3D printing, doing custom jobs. I did a really nice computer custom job for a friend. Deals with pretty much where's clientele's? Oof. It's probably one of the biggest reasons you're wanting to slow down and shut down. But yeah, I did a really fucking kick-ass custom computer job for a friend. He wanted a Demon Slayer case. He was gonna spend like $100 on the official Demon Slayer case, but the official Demon Slayer case was like a dinky one, and it didn't have a whole lot of room for cable management or even to fit like maybe future GPUs with how big they're getting nowadays on certain editions. So I told him, I was like, you know what? Pick up the Corsair case. I'll help you etch the glass. We'll go ahead and we'll paint the top. We'll get it hot because it was supposed to be black and hot pink, which we did, and then it was supposed to have Nezuko's shadow on the mesh mat, and then technically it had like a bamboo choker on the front, which I told him was like, buy a bamboo choker and just glue it to the front now. But like after I got that set up and I put the PC case together, like it turned out really fire in my opinion. It looked really clean, it looked really professional, and I was really satisfied with that. I did a Star Wars PC theme where we etched the whole glass with Vader, the Death Star, some stars, and then we did a Empire logo on the front. I used spray paint and some stuff to get it. It created an embossing almost with the logo. Terrified the shit out of me because like when you're using vinyl and you mix it with paint, sometimes if you peel it, no matter how long you let it dry, if it peels the wrong way, it fucking takes it with it, and it's a terrifying thing to do, but it's fun. Like seeing final projects, it really does stand out. Like, you know, the little Pokemon Center, I did a rush job on it, but like it still looks really good from like a far away perspective. But when I start looking closer, I can start seeing my my rush. Vinyls are fun though. They are messy because like my thing about vinyls is they get how do I put it? You have to be very accurate for your sizings and your placement. Especially like when I start etching glass, like I messed up on one of the I'm gonna use that one for my own wall art decoration for when I hang my my own set of kunai out of the ones that I'm working on. But I messed up and I didn't even realize it until like after I had etched all three glasses, and I looked at the third one and I was like, oh fudge, motherfucker. But like overall, like it's exciting when you see it turn out the way it does. There's such a fucking like there's such a crazy endorphin release in your brain. There really is. So, depending on the vinyl, yes, and how you're using what you're using the vinyl for. If it's just straight vinyl, yes. But when you're using like the vinyl to do paint jobs or glass etchings, yeah, it does get a little terrifying. But I mean, I'm upfront with a lot of my clients that do commissions. Of, you know, I can't guarantee perfect turnouts with the way that the projects are done, but we do our best to 100% focus. You know, if there's any difficulties or if there is anything that does happen to it, you know, I'm willing to work out a discounted price for the product, or if it's completely ruined. If it's one of those things where like I did completely ruin it or the glass just shattered, I would replace the item, you know. But that's also part of why we do recognize payment up front. So, but yeah, I love doing the Game Boy art. I love when people like buy the set of 4 and they're like, oh man, this is just the classics, and I'm just like, yeah, they are. What kind of vinyl was it? Just like standard vinyl, or was it like special, some kind of specialty vinyl? If you don't mind me inquiring, if there's no NDA associated with it. All types. Okay. I know I was trying to get on with this company for a friend of my mom's. Her son works for a current vinyl company for weathering for vehicles, and I thought it was cool, but unfortunately I didn't have my computer up and running at the time, so I missed out on a lot of the emails for communication. And iOS, my luck with iOS email has been murder. Live events and props. I loved watching so Linus did a video where D-Brand let him go to the factory. Their office was closed, so it was just him running around D-Brand's site. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one, but it's so crazy that with what he was explaining, like, so D-Brand is a form of vinyl. For those that aren't aware of the company, I highly recommend checking them out. Like, they're fucking funny with their quotes. They do take a lot of pop chops at companies, and they do a lot of like neat things. So if you've never heard of D-Brand, the D definitely stands for yeah. Anyways, highly recommend checking out their products. But I think they said they do over 10 per person at the weeding station is what it's referred to as. So if you're not familiar, for those that are in chat right now and don't know what me and Hart are talking about, when you vinyl, basically it's a piece of material that a machine will use a very fine blade to cut out images, and then from there you have to use certain tools to what's referred to as weed, basically peeling out the non-needed vinyl that has been cut, so that way it starts showing the picture, and then that way you can set it on, depending on your vinyl, depends on how things may turn out, but traditionally, like with the vinyl that I use, you'll weed it, cut it down to size as needed, and then switch it, get it onto what's referred to as transfer paper, and then that transfer paper is what allows you to transfer it to your surface of whatever item. But D-Brand employees have a specific station, and it's like set up for like 5 to 8, or maybe I think it was 10. It's been a while since I've watched a video, but each employee does over like 10,000 weedings easily daily. So it's so crazy to think about, because like you got to think about it, like that's a crazy number for peeling out things that often. I find it relaxing to, if I'm gonna be real with everybody. Like, as much as I dread getting a vinyl job, I actually find it very relaxing, ironically, when I do get it printed and you just sit there weeding it and everything like that. Like, man, this back turned out really smooth. Like, even though there is like you can tell there's the line for where the change was. Like, this model and this SDL is pretty solid. I've got my settings tuned in pretty decently, a little bit more, and I could probably save a lot more time and effort on sanding, but fuck tuning some of this shit. Like, it's so fucking tedious. Support settings are so finicky sometimes because they're not 100% universal, unfortunately. I think my favorite thing to do with vinyl is always like throw it for a loop. Like, oh, is that an Apple product? Slaps a fucking HP logo on it. Oh man, is that a Dell? Slaps an Apple logo on it. Oh man, you're a fan of Half-Life? Here's a Half-Life 3 sticker. But that's not real. Yeah, but the sticker is. Just doing stupid shit like that. I think the first thing I did with the vinyl, my friend never put the sticker on, but he's such a huge fan of fucking Half-Life. We made a Half-Life 3 sticker for him, and he's like, this really hurts my feelings. And I was like, that's funny. Obviously, he wasn't like hurt her. He was, Oh man, this is never gonna be a game and it's so upsetting. You know, I was expecting the cleanup to be a little bit more rough, but like honestly, X-Acto blade and some minor peeling and you're good. It's gonna take some minor sanding. You know, did they ever explain why we had Half-Life references in the mall? How's it going, Lotney? How are we doing tonight? Actually, that is a good question. Has anybody, like... Panzer... Sure? I was just slowing down for the stream, but I don't mind. Go ahead and shoot me an invite. So, or message me in game, and pretty sure Corpse wouldn't mind coming out and helping the farm. Unless you're, are you done for the night, Corpse? My in-game tag is gonna be Leo the Fallen as well, just with spaces, no underscores. So just shoot me a message, and I can shoot you an in-game invite. I can even add you if you needed me. You need the mastery? Fuck it. All right. Alright, I got that invite. Let me switch this real quick. Alright. So what brought you to the stream, Lotney, if you don't mind me asking? Kind of browsing on Twitch. Mr. Locos Tacos needs a redo. Are you going to name this one Cool Ranch? Cool Ranch Doritos Locos? Right on, yeah. I normally stream from 10 p.m. Central Time to about 1:30 a.m. Central Time, but I don't mind taking some extra time and helping out. So, let's see. I think it's been a while since I've done this. So I think it's through Brother that we need to do things. Is that correct? I haven't really like farmed a lot of this stuff in a hot minute.
I wonder what kind of man my father will become. Now he's emerged from his corroded chrysalis of
He's
beauty.
whatever flavor you want on to be.
I
No,
wonder
Corpse, you
if
need to
we
name him
shall
Cool
ever be
Ranch
friends.
Doritos Loco. Panzer Volpopula. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done that. So, wrong button.
Indeed. I shall languish.
I think all we need to do is actually go hunt them, right? So, let me do this. Fuck, where is it? Why can't I alphabet? There we go. When's the last time I touched him? Question is do I have lures? Should. Oh, did the game come out in 98? Okay, interesting hard. We don't kill them, injure them, yep. British. Yeah, so it's this guy. Alright, got it. And then I should still have my trank gun. Right yonder. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Technically, you don't need the trank gun. If I remember, you can even use Avara's sleep arrows to put the animals to sleep to capture them, if I recall. So we're just gonna do the open world. Like, I'm done. Also, Lotney, if you're interested, we do have a growing Discord. You're always more than welcome to go ahead and join that. You can do !" Discord, and it will populate the with Equinox subsume. Interesting. Wait for enemies to beat it up. I haven't done this in a really hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. All right, if I'm here, we're gonna go here. Once it gets its ass kicked. Alright, it's been a hot minute since I've had to do this. Stupid squid. So we need to let it get beat up first. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so.
Ah, the sly Vulpaphyla. The most common variety, but still an invaluable addition to our menagerie. A little overzealous there, Tenno. You were not supposed to massacre it. Perhaps you should try again. After a nap.
You said it was a... That was a sly. God, if this is what the... If this is what it looks like when it shoots, I don't want to fucking,
That's definitely a Vulpaphyla. They're scavengers who prefer to travel in packs.
I'd hate to see
So
what's,
I wouldn't
what
be
Ordis is
surprised
having to clean
find
up.
more than one. Time
Panzer.
to put my money where your mouth is. Wherever your mouth is. Trank ready? Bravo! Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it. Well, that's that then. Ah, the sly Vulpaphyla. The most common variety, but still an invaluable addition to our menagerie. I appreciate how much your kind enjoyed bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated. That's definitely a Vulpaphyla. They're scavengers who prefer to travel in packs, so I wouldn't be surprised to find more than one. Vulpaphyla. Skittish, agile, somewhat tactical, non-aggressive.
Make sure you're using the bait.
Ah, the sly Vulpaphyla. The most common variety, but still an invaluable addition to our menagerie.
Forgot. I have no idea what's up with this animation. Did you lag out, Corpse? How does the bait work? Hard. Do we use that before or the calling or after the calling? Oh, they only come out during FOSS. What time is it? Oh, so they won't spawn right now? Use it right before you use the call. So they only come out during FOSS?
That's definitely a Vulpophyla. They're scavengers who prefer to travel in packs, so I wouldn't be surprised to find more than one. Vulpophyla. Easy to take down, if you can sight them before they flee. Ah, the sly Vulpophyla. The most common variety, but still an invaluable addition to our menagerie.
Okay, let me do this then. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. For an easier chance at it, if that's the truth, yeah, that's gonna be the normally the best thing to do is wait the 48 minutes and then use the hormone. So
Something
let's
was
see if we
here
can't
not
get one
long
to
ago.
spawn.
Yes, yes, this is promising. Please, pursue. That's definitely a Vulpophyla.
I don't
They're
think I have
scavengers
the
who prefer to travel in
pheromone gland
packs,
for it.
so I wouldn't be
I have the
surprised to
predacyte
find
pheromone
more than
gland.
one. The quarry approached. The noble hunter raised their weapon, and with one shot they... Ah, the sly Vulpophyla. The most common variety, but still an invaluable addition to our menagerie.
Let me double check something. Okay, no worries. It was normally we were coming up on the ending of the stream anyway, so generally speaking, go ahead and join our Discord. We have a lot of people that are in there that are normally looking for different things and things of that nature. I normally am going to be streaming again tomorrow. I might do an early stream, but it won't be Warframe. I normally stream like other games during the day. So let me do this. That way you have the availability to join. Oh, you got it. But yeah, normally Monday through Fridays from 10 p.m. Central Time till about 1:30 a.m. I'll stream Warframe. So if anybody's recently looking for help farming things, any prime parts, I do give prime parts away for free. So if you're looking to complete any sets, you know, you can always go ahead and see if I've got it. And so long as you've got the master rank and or there's no issues trading it. Yeah. I'll take back the little things I have, because whatever for brother is always a free thing. So what we do is we leave the squad, and then we go through the door. But yeah, what was I saying prior to this? Farming, 3D printed Tyranitar. I know we're going to be working on a new channel emote with a penguin as the theme, so there's that. Ta-ta. Ooh, trying to remember my train of thoughts. If you need help grinding Necromech tomorrow too, let me know. Lonnie, like, we have a lot of people complaining about the grind, but like, I'm gonna be real with you. I think if you just have the right people with you, it goes pretty quickly. But, well, I don't know. If I remember what I needed to, I'll go ahead and always pop it in our Discord. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody tuning in for the time period you guys have. It was nice meeting anybody new, such as you, Lonnie. Oh, you finished it already? Oh, hell yeah, then. Well, I mean, now I can help you finish farming out the mods, though. But I digress. Always for next stream. But I will catch everybody on the next stream. I don't know what game I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be finishing up this 3D printed Tyranitar for a client, and kind of keep going from there. With that being said, we are kind of getting one step closer to our giveaway goal. So by May 23rd, hopefully if we hit our numbers, we can set up for another Lex Prime and Kunai Shadowbox giveaway. I'm really looking forward to that. But with that being said, everybody have a wonderful night. This is Leo tuning out. Till next time.